No, the pitch counting, bro. I still have it. You need your phone? Hey, tell me when I'm, wait, we're live right now, right? This is on. What, is the second field on? That's on. Like, camera this way. Lights on. They're both on. I don't know when it starts. Once I get out the field, I don't know what time. Give me a countdown.
Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else. All are welcome to today's webcast of this matchup between the American Canyon Wolves and the Justin-Siena Braves. Thank you for tuning in to this very special pre-game stream. We are going to be webcasting the senior night for the 2024 American Canyon Wolves. A special pre-game ceremonies will take place just moments after the Justin-Siena Braves finish their INOs, their infield and outfield pre-game warm-ups, after which the ceremonies will be conducted as traditionally held by the juniors of the team. So each junior will be assigned a senior to which they will introduce. The seniors will be walking with their families on the field, and they get to take a picture in this very beautiful, picturesque ballpark here in American Canyon. So stay tuned for that. The senior night is coming in just a few moments.
whatever. Yeah, just have, Oh, no, that's okay. Just wherever they stand. Yeah, you see where that goes? That would have worked. Yeah, right.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. So, senior night pregame ceremonies will begin in just a matter of seconds now. The players and their families have made their way onto the field right through the third base dugout. It's a very festive day, the last regular season home game of the year. And everybody's in a good mood on this beautiful, sunny, 78-degree California day. The juniors, they will be reading an entry written by the seniors of their favorite moments of their career, of their time spent in Matt Brown's program.
Yeah, the young his favorite memory right now playing this program was playing center ball. We celebrate Jaden Mendoza.
The next player we want to recognize is number 7, Arch Roosevelt. He is accompanied by his parents Sarah and Dan Roosevelt. Arch planned after high school to keep playing at Solano College, and his favorite memory from World Baseball was the 2023 Bebop tournament and always competing with his brothers on the team. Thank you, Arch.
Our next senior is Eric Ray Lopez, number 9. Grandmother, sisters, girlfriend, brother, and uncle. Next year, Arch will play at Valley Junior College, and his favorite memory of
Hi, Kelly!
single against Costa Grande for the Bebop. Baseball was playing the Bebop Championship game last year. Thank you, Mason DC. Next up, number 18, Spencer Watson. Spencer was accompanied by his family, his Atlanta Community College, and continue to play baseball. His favorite memory with world baseball is playing summer ball and all throughout this year. Thank you, Spencer Watson.
Good Spence!
Jason plans on studying engineering at Sacramento State.
Right in the
His
middle.
favorite memories are multiple tournaments at the fifth page of the 2022 summer.
Okay, ready?
Says it was huge having Kurt Barnett with us and bonding with him. The Lions are voting on news. have Kamari, student at Thompson. He plays from baseball at Alma Community College and his favorite memory is Enemies House in the year 2022. Everyone who was in attendance for our senior night game, and thank you to the seniors, and let's play some baseball.
Some of us don't get off until 5. Pregame.
My pleasure.
I watched all of them.
All of them.
Yeah, even the first.
Yeah. No, let's see. Next year we'll go. I was just sitting here for a game position.
Hi! How are you? Good, how are you? Thank you. A while. After you say you're right.
Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else. We have just wrapped up the pre-game ceremonies for the graduating seniors, the class of 2024. Just off the top of the list, it goes Jaden Mendoza, Archer Hilzebek, Brady Lopez, Mason Gaskins, Spencer Watson, Jason McDaniel, and Kamari Antoncic. And all of them were joined by their loved ones, their family and friends. Before the game has started, they were on the field. They all got to take their pictures, get announced, and have a special message read out by Caden Roberts, one of the juniors on the team. And the ball has made its way around the horn. Now leading things off for the Justin-Siena Braves is Tommy Malloy. Tommy Malloy is going to be taking the left-handed batter's box against the starting pitcher, Spencer Watson. Due up this inning is Noah Giovanelli and Jake Fletcher in the 3-hole. First pitch from Watson is a called strike on the outside corner. Lefty on lefty matchup with Malloy and Watson. Watson is working from the windup. Big, tall lefty with some serious breaking balls in his repertoire. Now he winds, kicks, and the 0-1 is a swing. And there's a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field. And it's Archer Hilzebek who dives, hits the deck, and makes the catch. One out here in the top of the first, and that's how this game unfolds. So now it's Noah Giovanelli with one out here in the top of the first. Watson winds. The pitch is low. Fastball misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The infield for the Wolves goes Watson pitching, Mendoza catching, Antoncic at first, Hall at second, Lopez at third, and Brown is at short. Watson now winding, firing, and delivering a strike called on the upper half of the zone. That's going to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The outfield, Jason McDaniel, a graduating senior. He gets the start out in left field. Mason Harris in center, and Archer Hilzebek, another one of our seniors, is in right. He just made an excellent play to unfold this ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch is way outside. 2-1. The lineup goes Tommy Malloy, Noah Giovanelli, Jake Fletcher, Luke Justo, Sam Denkin, Drew Sangiacomo, Jason Gray, Ben Sebastiani. Now line drive, right field, Hilzebeck, back, and it's over his head. Into second is Giovanelli, and that's the first hit of this ball game. The lineup ends in the 8th hole with Ben Sebastiani, and batting 9th is Braden Butler. So here's number 27, the catcher, Jake Fletcher. He's got a runner on base, scoring position, with one out near in the top of the first. Watson working from the stretch, kicks, fires, and there's a called strike on the top half of the zone. 0-1. Watson is doing a fantastic job establishing that first pitch strike so far, 3 batters into this game. And early on, it looks like he's sharp today. And he peeks over at second. Now time is called. The Braves dugout, boisterous, rambunctious. They're loud over there. They're hyped for this ball game. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. It looked like Fletcher changed his mind halfway through his swing, but the bat had already crossed home plate. That's a full swing right there. No balls, 2 strikes for Watson. No doubt a strikeout situation here. He's got a runner on second with only 1 out. Here's the 0-2. It's high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Watson sets. The kick and the pitch. Ooh, low. Close pitch. Good take by Fletcher. Way to lay off that pitch. That was exactly where Watson wanted it. It was exactly where Mendoza had set his glove as a target. They just didn't get the call. So now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fletcher having to protect. He's got a runner on scoring position. Now the 2-2. Swing you later. Fletcher couldn't touch the upstairs fastball. 2 away here in the top of the first. Now is the designated hitter, number 3, Luke Justo. Justo, a strong right-hander. Now he toes the box. He's got an open stance. He stands very upright. Now that first pitch is a big bender of a curve. It sinks right back into the zone for strike 1. Hall's the one holding the runner on at second. Now he's going to run back to his position. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a line drive center field. Coming in is Harris. Diving! And he makes the catch! They strand a runner on second base. It's a 0-0 ball game heading into the bottom of the first. Leading things off for the Wolves, Jaden Mendoza. Mendoza, one of our graduating seniors. His parents are here. Veronica and Ricardo are both in attendance today. They joined Jaden on the field for the pregame festivities. Now, the first pitch is swung on, driven to right field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Ambushing the first pitch, and Mendoza is on with a leadoff single. So Veronica and Ricardo are sure to be happy to see Mendoza swinging at the first pitch and singling. He's looking forward to playing at Solano Community College next year. Now here's Dylan Brown as he steps on to the plate. Now he shows bunt, pulls back. That pitch was too high. 1 ball, no strikes. His favorite memory is playing summer ball and hitting a walk-off double against Casa Grande. So that is Jaden Mendoza, ever the clutch hitter he is. Now the 1-0 swung on, flied to right field. Malloy is going to come in and make the catch, and now he's going to double off. No, safe! Malloy had Mendoza doubled off at first. Mendoza went way off the bag, but the throw pulled Giovanelli off the bag, and Mendoza slid in and safe. So a good break there for the Wolves as they keep their leadoff base runner for Mason Harris. Mason Harris, number 12, starting center fielder. He's been one of the hottest hitters of the year so far for the Wolves. Now Nelson comes set. Now he picks off the first. Shouting back is everybody in that dugout along third base. Every player, both fields, are into this game. Every pitch. Now Nelson sets. The pitch is high, and off his head comes flying his hat. One ball, no strikes. The pitch swung on and driven foul. That's going to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike against Spencer Nelson. Now another pickoff. Obviously, respecting the speed of Mendoza, he's a threat to steal, so they're going to be picking off a lot to make sure that he doesn't get too far off the base. Nelson sets. The quick pitch, driven to right field. Going back is Malloy, and he's going to make the catch. Now Mendoza is going to get doubled off, and here's the throw, and this time he gets doubled off. So a leadoff single is wasted here in the bottom of the first. The score remains 0-0 as we head into the top of the second. Top of the second inning, the Wolves and the Braves go tit for tat. 1 hit each, 1 base runner stranded, and the score remains 0-0 as we head into the top of the second. Leading things off, jersey number 2, the 5-hole hitter, Sam Denkin. He's starting out in left field as Watson is getting his sign. Denkin showing bunt early. He looks like he's doing a bunt dance as he pulls back. And Watson is unfazed as he fires a strike on the inside corner. As a pitcher, that can be distracting. That's not typically a move you see it too often past Little League, is the batter dancing his bat around in the bunt position. Here Denkin is squaring up now in the box, and now he swings and fouls one away. Quick 0-2 for Watson. But the bunt dance can be effective against pitchers who are easily distracted. Watson does not seem to be that type of pitcher today. Now the 0-2 is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing you later. That's how the top of the second gets started as the ball makes its way around the horn. 1 out.
Say 6, sir.
So now batting is Drew Sangiacomo. First pitch misses low, 1 ball, no strikes. Fly ball, foul territory, towards the first base side, and Antoncic makes the grab. Great play by Antoncic. That has been a play that has been a little bit of a challenge this year for this team. The fair territory side has some drains and some uneven territory where the grass meets the dirt, but Antoncic stays with it, makes it look easy. 2 away. Here's Jason Gray. He was a threat just the other day. He had 3 singles and 3 at-bats. First pitch is a curveball that drops into the strike zone. Gray was batting 9th on Tuesday. He went 3 for 3. Now he's batting 7th. He earned himself a couple of bumps up on the lineup as he starts in center field just as he did on Tuesday. Watson from the windup. The 0-1 is bunted right back to Watson. He has it. Leisurely throws over the first, and the inning is over as Watson retires the side in order. Bottom of the second coming up.
I know, I can see that. He, night and day from last year. No, he's been putting work.
Bottom of the second, another one of our seniors, Kamari Antoncic, is joined by his mom and dad, Alexis and Roberto. Also joining is Roberts and Brittany. He is excited to play baseball for Solano Community College. And one of his favorite memories of his playing career here in American Canyon High School is earning his hat in 2022. Now he steps into the box. The first pitch is swung on and fouled straight back. A good, healthy swing by Antoncic, but 0-1 the count. Nelson fires, and Antoncic fouls another one straight back. Another dead-on swing. He just couldn't square it up, but that timing is right there. You can tell by that foul ball. Now the 0-2 is high, a little bit of a chin buzzer. Look out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he swings and misses at a high fastball, 1 away. There's Andre Lopez, his older brother, Brady, is one of the graduating seniors, and I'm very sure that these two brothers have appreciated the year that they have gotten to play together. And the first pitch is skied left side of the field. It's going to be Denkin who camps underneath it. And no, it's the shortstop Butler who cuts him off and makes the catch. Wow. Great play by the shortstop, number 7, Butler. It looked like Denkin was easily camping out underneath it in shallow left field, and Butler just comes out of nowhere and makes the grab. So 2 outs now for one of our graduating seniors, Brady Lopez. Lopez swings and grounds one off of the glove of Butler into left field. That's going to be an error on the shortstop Butler, but a base runner nonetheless for the Wolves. They'll take any that they can get. Brady Lopez is joined by Eric and Melanie and his grandparents, sisters, his brother and his uncle, and his girlfriend as well. He plans to play for Napa Valley College, and his favorite memory is hitting a 3 RBI single against Casa in the VVAL tournament. Now Archer Hilzebeck looks at a first pitch ball. Archer Hilzebeck is joined by Sarah and Dan Hilzebeck, both of his parents. He's looking forward to playing in Solano College as well. Diving back safely is Lopez. And Archer Hilzebeck's favorite memory is the 2023 Vine Valley Tournament and competing, quote-unquote, with my brothers. Back-to-back pickoff attempts, back-to-back safe calls against Brady Lopez at first. Now there's a called strike. 1-1 the count to Archer Hilzebeck. Nelson sets at the belt. The kick and the pitch is high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Three balls and 1 strike to Archer Hilzebeck. He's got 2 outs. A runner on first. Score is still 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And the 3-1 swung on and skied right side of the field. It's Sebastiani calling everyone off, and he's going to make the catch, fighting the sun. Great play, and the inning is over. The score remains 0-0 as we head into the top of the third. Top of the third, leading things off is the second baseman, Ben Sebastiani. He ended the bottom of the second with a great play at second base. High fly ball directly into the direction of the sun. He used his throwing hand to block out the sun from his eyes, and he made an excellent catch, having to leave his feet as he hit the deck. Now he toes the box against Watson. The kick and the pitch is low. 1 ball, no strikes. Spencer Watson is accompanied by his family. His plans for next year is to attend Solano Community College and continue to play baseball. Lots of Wolves. Ooh, now a bunt straight back. I think that hit the umpire. Let's hope he's okay. And Matt Brown instructing the catcher, Mendoza, to have a conference with Watson. They don't really need to talk about anything in particular. They're just giving the umpire time to recover from that foul ball to the head. So they're probably catching up. They're asking each other, hey, what are your plans after today's game? Want to get some smoothies? Oh, now Watson comes back. Mendoza back behind home plate. Looks like the home plate umpire is all right. So here's Sebastiani. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. The pitch. Swung on. Slow flare. And Brown makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Braden Butler, the shortstop. He made a great catch out in not even shallow, but deep left field, medium left field. So the Justin-Siena Braves, a very capable defense. Runs will be at a premium today. Watson misses. 1 ball, no strikes. And his favorite baseball memory with the Wolves is playing summer ball and pitching all throughout this year. First, second pitch is low, 2 balls and no strikes. Watson has been a PO this year. For those of you who don't know, PO means pitcher only. They don't play the positions. They don't hit. Watson has had a couple at-bats this year, but now he misses low. But those at-bats normally come when it's a lopsided game and coach wants to warm up some bodies, so they'll throw Watson in there. I believe he had a base hit in a game where the Wolves were down by 6 runs or up by 6 runs. It's hard to remember this late in the year. But Watson can swing the bat, but he focuses all his efforts on pitching. Now he fires a strike. 3-1 that counts. And it has paid dividends. Watson has been one of the most effective pitchers on the Wolves this season. And that is why they have decided to pitch him today. The 3-1 swung on and lifted. It's Harris who camps underneath it out in the center field, and he makes the easy catch. 2 outs. So throughout his performance on the year, it's Watson who gets the tap, gets the nod for the most important game of the year so far. Here it is, the last game of the regular season. If they win this, they secure a spot in the Vine Valley Playoff Tournament. We swing back around to the leadoff hitter, Tommy Malloy. First pitch is low. Malloy flew out to Archer Hilzebeck, who made a sensational catch out in right field. Now he toes the box again in his second at-bat here. In the top of the third, he's got a 1-0 count with 2 outs. Watson winds, and the pitch is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Lefty on lefty matchup. Got a couple left-handed hitters on this ball club, which is also another reason why Watson was tapped for this assignment. He's a very effective lefty, much more so against other left-handed hitting batters. Now he fires a strike, 2-1 that counts. And Watson's curveball, it dips away. It doesn't go exactly 12-6 straight up and down. If you think of a clock, it goes maybe 1-7. Now there's a ground ball up the middle to the shortstop. Brown, he has it. The fire to first, dug out, and they got him. Great play by Brown. Great pick by Antoncic at first, and the inning is over. 0-0. The score remains. Bottom of the third coming up. Jason McDaniel Jr. He gets the start in possibly the most important game of the year. Jason McDaniel Jr. is joined by his parents, Jason McDaniel Sr. and Lana Slocum McDaniel. His plans for next year, he's going to study engineering at Sacramento State University as the first pitch misses high, 1 no strikes. His favorite memory with the Wolves is both of the tournaments at Twin Creeks during the 2022 Mallard season. The pitch swung on, driven to right field, and camping underneath it is Malloy, who makes the grab. Good, healthy swing by Jason McDaniel as I finished reading his sheet. It was dope having Coach Barnett with us. Bonding at the hotels was fun, plus Barnett's moment versus Candy. So a little bit of an inside joke there. I guess if you know, you know. You had to be there. Now Royce Hall toes the box. The first pitch is a called strike at the belt. 0-1 the count. Now there's a ball hit to the right side of the field. It's going to be the first baseman, Giovanelli, who takes it to the bag himself, 2 away. Here's Jaden Mendoza. Swung on and driven to left, but it's going to be Denkin, who is right on it, and the Wolves are down in order as we head into the top of the fourth. Top of the fourth, Watson still in this game, still effective as ever against the left-handed hitting Noah Giovanelli, number 28. He's over at first base. Another lefty-on-lefty matchup. And I was saying in the last inning that the lefty-on-lefty matchup is so crucial because of Watson's curveball. Again, if you imagine a clock, now Watson winds and fires a strike on the outside corner. If you imagine a clock, 1 through 12, a 12-6 curveball means it goes straight down. A 1-7 curveball goes across. Well, imagine a 1-7 curveball from a lefty. As a left-handed hitter, it's going away from your bat, so it could be very hard to make adjustments mid-pitch. Now Watson fires another strike, and it's 0-2. Versus if you're a right-handed hitter against a left-handed pitcher, then the curveball curves into your bat, and gravity can kind of help you out. And it's easy to make those millisecond adjustments to a curveball in the air as a right-handed hitter. Now here's the pitch. It's a curveball outside. But there's the caveat. As a right-handed hitter, you don't see left-handers all too often. So that's one of the parts of the formula as to why Watson has been so effective. He's deceptive against righties, and he's devastating against lefties. Here's the 1-2. It's low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That also explains why batters choose to switch hit. As a left-handed hitter against a right-handed pitcher, the curveball curves into your bat, and it's easier to make those adjustments. Here's the 2-2. Oh, that was a close pitch. Good take by Giovanelli, right on the edge. Coin flip either way. And Giovanelli has in his pocket a full house, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The payoff pitch is outside. Giovanelli draws a leadoff walk. First walk surrendered by Watson, who's otherwise been absolutely dialed in. The score sheet is looking absolutely binary right now. A bunch of 0s and 1s. Nothing else has really been accomplished on the offensive side for both teams in this ball game, as stellar defenses and stellar pitching are both abound. Now the pitch is bunted foul. The catcher Fletcher is trying to move over Giovanelli. That's how rare runs are in this environment. Fletcher is the 3-hole hitter. 3-hole hitters are normally known to drive the ball hard and drive it far, but Fletcher's willing to bunt over the runner into scoring position because of how scarce they come these days. Now he squares up again, and the pitch is in the air, caught by Watson. The throw to first is not in time, but wow, what a great break by Watson. He caught the bunt in the air, and there's one away. And so a very powerful hitter in a very powerful spot in the lineup has just sacrificed himself, and they have nothing to show for it. The runner still stands. Giovanelli at first base for the cleanup hitter, number 3, Justo. Luke Justo, the cleanup hitter, colloquially known, I'm sorry, I'm still learning English, as the cleanup hitter because they're meant to clean up the base paths. The pitch swung on and driven to left center field. Harris is going back, and he makes the catch! Wow! At the wall, reaching and running at full speed, Mason Harris has just saved what would have been a double, and possibly Giovanelli breaking the tie. And the defense is absolutely dialed in this game. Everybody knows what's at stake right here. Watson sets. And now he picks off to first. It scoots away from Antoncic, but he keeps it close enough by to where Giovanelli doesn't even think about trying to move. So here's Duncan, the left fielder, jersey number 2. Lighter stature as he crowds low in the batter's box. He knows that that's a tight strike zone. Now the runner goes. The throw down to second is a good one, but not in time. Giovanelli is now in scoring position with 2 outs. And we'll see if it was a strike or a ball on the pitch. And now there's a called strike. One and one the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sam Denkin in the box. He got a low stance. It's a tight zone for the tall Watson to reach, and now he does miss high. And that may have been a strike for someone else, but not for Denkin. 2 and 1 the counts. Watson sets. It's Hall who's keeping the runner close at second. Now he's going to get back to his position. Now time is called. And Watson has a tendency to stay in the set position for a very long time, and these batters taking advantage of unlimited timeouts, they will call time when Watson takes too long. He'll take 2 or 3 peeks at the runner on base. He has a very slow delivery, so he has to keep a close eye. Now the pitch is high. 3 and 1 the count to Spencer Watson. For Spencer Watson against Sam Denkin. Watson gets his sign. He sets. The kick and the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. As a 3-2 count with 2 outs and the tie-breaking run at second base. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 4th, tie ball game. Runner on second. Watson gets his sign. The kick and the pitch. Swing you later. The runner has been stranded at second, and the score remains 0-0 as we head into the bottom of the 4th. Dylan Brown leads things off here in the bottom of the 4th. Spencer Watson has been absolutely immaculate so far. He has been throwing The only number that matters on the board, zeros on the run column. It's 0-0 here in the bottom of the fourth, and the first pitch to Brown is a changeup, low and away. Nelson is also still in this game. It's been a pitcher's duel. It's been a defensive duel, as the second pitch is called strike at the top half of the zone. Absolutely stellar defense from both teams. Brown takes a big swing and miss. That's probably the biggest swing and miss we've seen from Brown, not in terms of just how off he was from the pitch, but in terms of power. Brown is a very talented contact hitter, and he wanted to send that one over the fence. Now here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, one away. Mason Harris now toes the box. And Harris has been absolutely one of the most effective hitters on this team in 2024. Now the first pitch is at the shoulders. 1 ball, no strikes. Second pitch is a curveball that caught the inside of the zone. Front door curveball. 1 ball and 1 strike the count. The pitch. Swung on, jam shot up the first baseline. It hits the bag, and Giovanelli stays with it and tags the bag with his glove. 2 away. A very interesting play. The ball was basically cued like a billiard ball up the first baseline. It hits the bag, and Giovanelli scrambled to catch it. He kind of fumbled with it a little bit, but he was standing right on top of the bag. The moment he picked it up, it was an easy out. Here's Kamari Antoncic, one of our seniors. The first pitch to Antoncic is driven deep left field. Going back is Denkin, and he makes the catch. Absolutely stellar defense all around. Get used to seeing that, because they're not going to let up. The score remains nothing than nothing as we head into the top of the 5th. Nothing. The score has remained. It is the top of the 5th. Watson still in this game. He's going to be facing Drew Sangiacomo. Sangiacomo, number 6. He's starting over at third base. Watson from the windup fires a first pitch strike, and it's swung on and driven to left on a hop. A leadoff single for Sangiacomo. Here's Jason Gray. Jason Gray, number 12, the center fielder. He flew out to Mason Harris back in the third inning. Now he looks at a called strike. 0-1 the count. The pitch is high, a curveball that couldn't quite bite back down. It stayed up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now Watson sets. He peeks at the runner at first. And again. Now he steps off, picks off, and very high. Thankfully, he's got a big target over there. Now he sets again. The kick, the pitch is bunted down the first base line, foul. So the count's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out with a runner on first here in the top of the 5th. Still a 0-0 ball game. As Jason Gray steps back into the box. He's 0 for 1 today. Watson shakes and he's set. The 1-2 is bunted up the third baseline. It's Lopez who gloves it, fires over to first and gets the outs. Fantastic play by Lopez, charging in. He gloved it off of his left foot, slinging sidearm throw off of his right foot, and he gets the out. So now there's 1 away here in the top of the 5th. The runner does move over to second. And now number 21, the second baseman, Sebastiani's at the plate. Sebastiani flew out to the shortstop in the third inning. He's 0 for 1 today. Now they're showing bunt again. It's missed. So 0-1 the count. A possible tiebreakers on second. 1 out. Watson certainly looking for a strikeout here. He has 3 today. And a big bender of a curveball misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good take by Sebastiani. He had no intention to swing at that pitch. Now Watson sets. Here's the 1-1. That's a ball on the outside corner. 2-1 the counts. Watson having to throw a strike now. He gets his sign and comes set. The pitch is low. 3 balls and 1 strike to Sebastiani. On deck is Braden Butler. He's 0 for 1 today. He flew out to center field also in the third inning. So with an open base, Watson wouldn't mind walking a runner. It does put the force on. There's only 1 out. The pitch is a called strike on the inside corner. He'll take that. It's now a full count to Ben Sebastiani. Watson sets. The payoff pitch is lifted. Left center field. It's Harris who's calling everyone off. He's under it, and he's going to make the grab. 2 away. So now here's Braden Butler. The Wolves don't have time to breathe just yet. The possible tiebreaker still stands on second. 2 away for the shortstop, number 7, Braden Butler. He's looking for his first hit of the ball game as Watson sets, and the pitch is inside. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and driven to right field. Hilzebeck has a beat on it, and he's going to make the catch. Another runner is stranded in scoring position. The score remains 0-0 as we head into the bottom of the 5th. Andre Lopez, number 23, he made a great play in the last inning, fielding a sacrifice bunt. Here's the pitch. It's low and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And the 1-0 is high again, 2 balls and no strikes. Now it's swung on and lifted to shallow center field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. He just poked at it and dropped it in the shallow center field, and Andre Lopez is aboard. Another leadoff runner stands on first. Now the elder of the Lopezes, a graduating senior, Brady, takes the box. Now Nelson's coming set, and the runner goes. The throw down to second is not in time. Safe! It was an absolutely perfect throw from Fletcher, but Sebastiani couldn't hold on to it as Lopez came sliding in hard and knocked the ball out of his glove. So Lopez is safe on a throw that beat him by a couple inches. And now the possible tiebreaker stands on second with nobody out. So, some excellent baseball by Lopez, playing hard, and the first pitch is a ball. Playing hard, sliding hard, and that's what you get He was out all the way, but because he stayed with it, he didn't give up. He knocked the ball out of the glove, and now he stands on second. Now Lopez stands on second. Andre looking in at his brother Brady, hoping to drive him in. Swing and a foul back. Two and one the count. This is the biggest crowd we've had all season here at American Canyon High. Both bleachers are full. Now there's a called strike on the inside corner. 2 and 2 the count. All the bleachers are full. All the crevices are filled. It's standing room only here at American Canyon Field. Nelson sets the 2-2. Swung on the ground. Past the diving San Giacomo. Staying put at third is Andre Lopez. A single for Brady Lopez, right past the third baseman who dived to his left, and the ball was inches under his glove. So Brady Lopez, with his heroics, exits the base paths for now as Cole Goler is pinch running. Number 14, he's going to stand on first. So speed on the base paths for Archer Hilzebeck, a senior, with a chance to be the difference maker in this ball game. Hilzebeck has struggled with the average. He's only around the 200 mark, but he is an on-base machine. He's got a 400-plus on-base percentage. Now the first pitch is, well, not a pitch, but it's a pickoff to Goler as Goler dives back safely. Hilzebeck, an on-base machine, a good contact hitter, an absolute terror on the base paths. Now he shows bunt. It's in the air, and now he collides. The throw to home. It's a triple play. A triple play. And there we go with the immaculate defense that we were talking about. Hilzebeck bunted it into the air. Fletcher, the catcher, made the play. He collided with Nelson, and that delayed him, but not too much, and made the throw over to first. Goler was well off the bag. He got a huge secondary and was almost running. It was almost a bunt and run. Goler couldn't get back to the base on time, so one out by the catcher. Goler was the second out at first. And trying to score in all the melee and confusion was Andre Lopez from third. He comes running in from third, trying to score. The first baseman, Giovanelli, saw this, threw it home to get the third out of the triple play, and that threat gets extinguished. So the score is going to remain 0-0 after the Wolves had a first and third with nobody out situation, as Spencer Watson is now relieved by Mason Harris here in the top of the sixth.
Be careful, guys. You want to keep your glasses. No, don't do it. When the battle's up, don't do it. Everybody put glasses, San Diego. Yeah! That is my goal. Hey, do it. Look at how he
Mason Harris now relieving Spencer Watson. Watson was absolutely as effective as you could ask him to be. 0 runs allowed through 5 innings of work. Now it's Mason Harris, a dual star athlete, as the American Canyon Wolves football team loudly cheering him on behind the home plate seats. The first pitch misses outside. Ball 1. Second pitch is high again, so Malloy, the leadoff hitter and starting right fielder, has a 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch is high again. 3-0 the counts. And Harris quickly having to find his rhythm here. The 3-0 is high, so 4 straight balls, and a leadoff walk is issued to Malloy. Noah Giovanelli is 1 for 1. He had a double in the first and a walk in the fourth rather. First pitch is a called strike, 0-1 the count. First strike thrown by Harris. And he's found the zone, let's hope. He shakes, nods, and comes set. Now he picks off the first. Diving back is Malloy. Harris sets again. The pitch is high. And he's slide stepping, being very cautious of the speed of Malloy at first. No big leg kick from Harris from the stretch. Now he picks off again. A very hard tag applied by Antoncic. Safe is the call as Harris toes the rubber again. The 1-1 is a strike on the outside corner. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 swung on and fouled back. That pitch was well out of the zone. I don't know how Giovanelli made contact on that, but Malloy over at first was in motion. It looked like a hit and run. And if that's the case, great job by Giovanelli for making contact. Harris gets his sign. Now he comes set. The pitch. Swung on and driven left center field. That's going to drop for a base hit right in front of Jason McDaniels, who throws it in quickly. And just like that, there's runners on first and second. Nobody out for the 3-hitter, Jake Fletcher. So now Mendoza. Some good baseball IQ by the catcher, Jaden Mendoza. He calls time to speak to his pitcher after surrendering a 4-pitch walk and now a single. He goes out there. Kamari Antoncic joins the meeting, and they're likely just giving him some time to really calm himself and collect himself as a pinch hitter comes up, number 44. Hank Myers. First pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1. So Hank Myers now, a pinch hitter, a very tall, strong-looking right-hander, has a wide stance and very low. He looks like a spring coiled up, about to explode. As the second pitch is a ball, that's going to even the count. 1-1 the counts. Hank Myers. The coiling spring. Lots of tension here on this 1-1 pitch as that misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Harris sets. And the 2-1 swung on and missed, 2-2. And that tensed up spring is all over the place. Harris has to be absolutely careful not to lay one out on the big part of the plate, because if anything hits the bat of Myers, it will be loud. The 2-2 swung on and fouled back. So Myers stays alive. The count stays 2-2. Harris sets. The kick and the pitch is skied right side of the field. Archer Hilzebeck in the sun field, tagging at second. Here comes the throw. It is not in time. And Malloy is safe at third. Giovanelli stays put at first. So 1 out, runners on first and third. Here is the cleanup hitter, Luke Justo. Justo, he's 0 for 2 today, but 2 hard hits into center field. Now the runner goes. Here's the throw, and it's cut off by Hall at second. So it's going to be Goaler out in center field as Harris comes in to pitch. McDaniel stays in left, and Hilzebeck is in right. The pitch is in the dirt. Good stop by Mendoza. Ball stays by his feet. 1 ball and 1 strike. So Giovanelli has stolen second. The runners are in second and third. 1 out. The Wolves infield is playing at the cut of the grass. Anything on the ground, they're checking the runner at third and going over to first. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 the count. This is a big strikeout situation for Mason Harris. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on second and third. The score remains 0-0. Top of the 6th. Harris winds and deals. And that misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A very close pitch. A very good pitch by Harris. And an even better take by Justo. We will do it again. Harris winds. The 2-2 is driven to left center field. Going back is McDaniels at the wall, and it hits the bottom of the wall. McDaniels fires it in. 1 runs in, 2 runs in. And into second is Justo. The score is now 2-0 in the top of the 6th.
It's all good. Major minor setback for a major comeback.
So here's Sam Denkin. He's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts today. Starting left fielder. Harris sets. Now Denkin showing bunts, pulls back. 1 ball, no strikes. Showing bunt again, and this time it's gonna roll foul right behind home plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to Denkin, who is showing bunt all the way. Crashing in from first was Antoncic. Now Harris sets. He peeks at the runner at second. The kick, the pitch, swing and a miss on an upstairs fastball. 1-2 the counts. Harris sets again. The 1-2 is skied left side of the field. It's gonna be Brown, who doesn't catch it. Justo stays at second. And over to first is Sam Denkin. First hit of the game today. Brown had to go a long way. He was in medium left field. Now Matt Brown calls for a meeting on the mound. This happened yesterday at practice. The infield, early in practice, was bobbling everything, throwing everything at half effort, and just didn't look alive. He called time during practice, Everyone convened on the mound, and Matt Brown told them, if you don't straighten it up right now, this could be your last practice. And it's hard to imagine the message being any different from this meeting right now. The last game of the year. If the Wolves win this, they secure a playoff spot in the Vine Valley tournament. Here they are, trailing 2-0 in the top of the 6th. Runners on second and first with 1 out. And San Giacomo swings and misses through a fastball. 0-1. Harris sets again. The kick, the pitch is outside. That's going to even the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now it's Mendoza calling time. Trying to talk to Harris. Harris, one of the most capable pitchers on this team, is just not finding the zone at the moment. And with a runner on second, the signs may be getting mixed up as well. So some encouragement, but also some strategic planning in this little chat on the mound. 2 balls and 1 strike that counts as Mendoza gets back into the squat. Harris sets. The pitch is a called strike. So whatever Mendoza said, whatever Brown said, it must have worked. 1-2 the count. And look out. An upstairs fastball got away from Harris. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 is a curveball that misses outside. The count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. And San Giacomo can pull up a chair and have a seat. That's strike 3 called on the outside corner. 2 away here in the top of the 6th. Here's Jason Gray. He's 0 for 1 today with a sacrifice bunt that moved the runner over in the 5th. And that first pitch is a curveball that misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. Harris sets. The 1-0 is low. 2 balls, no strikes. Now Gray is speaking to his third base coach. It's hard to imagine what exactly they could be talking about. There's 2 outs. My coach would be telling me, swing away, kid. What are you doing? 2 outs. Cash him in. And that's a very long chat there. Here we go. To Gray, making his way back to the box. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs. Now Harris sets. And the 2-0 is a called strike. Fastball in the outside corner. 2-1. The 2-1. Swung on and flared. That's going to drop for a base hit in front of Hilzebeck. Here's the throw to the plate. The throw is on time, and they got him! Now Mendoza and Justo exchange some words.
Let's go.
So an absolute momentum changer there. A play at the plate to end the inning. And Justo slid a little late and into the catcher Mendoza, who took exception to it. They exchanged a few words. Thankfully, both of them left the field without any altercations. The umpires and the coaching staff quickly getting their players out of the way and letting this game go on. Now Jason McDaniels Jr. has a 1-1 count. So Jason McDaniel swings and fouls one straight back. 1-2 the counts. McDaniel made good contact earlier. He flew out to right field. And he swings and misses. 1 out. Here's Royce Hall. And the first pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. Now Hall lines one down the left field line, foul. So quick 0-2 for Hall. And now there's a ground ball right side of the field, and that is a base hit. Sebastiani made a great play diving for it, but he couldn't come up with a throw, and now Hall is on first. And the center of attention from the last inning, here's Jaden Mendoza at the plate. He's got a runner on first with 1 out. Mendoza's 1 for 2 today. He had a single to start the game in the first, and he lined out to deep left field in the third. Now that ball's outside. 1-0 the count. Now another pickoff, second pickoff this at bat to Hall at first. Hall's got good speed. He hasn't stolen too many bases this year, but he can move very well. He's got a big lead now. The pitch is high and outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Nelson fires and misses high. 3 balls and no strikes. And now time is called as Fletcher goes out to talk to his pitcher. 3 balls, no strikes to count in the middle of the at-bat.
He not messing with Dream, bro. Is that Tyler Gray? Hey, they're not rocking with Green. Green looks good.
All right, here we go. Everyone's back into their positions. Mendoza, 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runner on first, and there's a called strike at the knees, 3-1. The Wolves trail 2-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. Nelson comes set. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Mendoza was way out in front on a curveball that was very well placed by Nelson. And when you have a 3-1 count with a runner on first, but a 2-run lead, Nelson feels like he can throw anything at any counts. So now he's got a full count against Mendoza. He picks off again to Hall at first. And that's to the backstop. So Mendoza, the on-base machine, draws a walk. And here's Dylan Brown.
Oh my God.
Dylan Brown is 0 for 2 today. The table's set for him. Runners on second and first. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. 2-0 ball game that the Wolves trail. Brown represents the go-ahead run. Here's the pitch, and it's a curveball for a called strike right at the belt. Nelson comes set. The 0-1. Swung on, ground, and it's to Sebastiani, who makes the play at first. Out is the call, but another productive at-bat. Dylan Brown's been doing that all season, even when he grounds out. Some very situational hitting. He hits the ball on the ground the other way, and he moves the runners over. And it looks like he's safe. So it looked like the first baseman, Giovanelli, came off of the bag on the throw. And so there's Giovanelli waving to his teammates as if he's apologizing. Nope, now Brown comes off. So, as we figure things out, here's Mason Harris. Runners on second and third. The tying run on second. 2 outs. The pitch is high. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss on a curveball. Harris waved at it. He was out in front. 1-1 the count now. Nelson comes set. Here's the 1-1. Swung on the ground, left side of the field. Diving is Butler, but safe is Harris. And in to score is Hall. An infield single, and the score is now 2-1. Here's Kamari Antoncic. He waits. He's got runners on first and third. And that is why a key situational at-bat by Dylan Brown is the difference maker. He knows the situation. Runners on first and second. Less than 2 outs. He hits one on the ground to the second baseman. That moves runners to second and third. That sets the table for Mason Harris to hit an infield single and score a run. Now the tying run is on third. The go-ahead run is on first. And Kamari Antoncic, the cleanup hitter. Oh no, and now Harris is down and a run down, and the ball gets away! Into scores Mendoza, and this game is tied! Harris stands on third! Wow! Well, they had Harris, I think Harris got in the rundown on purpose. He got the throw from the pitcher on purpose, and he put pressure on the defense, and they threw it away. The defense threw it away, and in the score was Mendoza. So now the go-ahead run is on third for Kamari Antoncic. The pitch is high. 1 ball and no strikes. Two situations of high baseball IQ. Great play by Harris to draw the throw. Now the second pitch is high. 2-0 the count. And there's another strike call, so it's 1-2, I beg your pardon. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The go-ahead runner's on third. Kamari Antoncic, the cleanup hitter, at the dish. Bottom of the 6th, tie ball game, 2-2. Swinging, there's a line drive, deep left field, and that is gonna hit the ground. Into score is Harris, and Kamari Antoncic has hit the 2-out go-ahead RBI double. Well, that was one of the loudest hit balls we've had all year. It was at the bottom of the wall in left center field, and that may be one of the biggest hits of Kamari Antoncic's season. Here's Andre Lopez. Nelson sets. The pitch is high, 1 ball, no strikes. A riveting ball game. As the Wolves have turned the table, they've scored 3. The 1-0 is high, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 is low, 3 balls and no strikes to Andre Lopez. On deck is Cole Goler. He came in as a pinch runner for Brady Lopez. The 3-0 is inside for a strike. 3-1 the count. Nelson still confident as ever. That looked like a curveball in the 3-0 count. He's not giving anything easy to these Wolves, but they've managed to make contact. They've answered back with 3 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. Now Nelson receives a sign from Sebastiani. And Toncic with a small lead at second. The pitch is low, and Lopez draws the walk. Here's Cole Goler. The runner goes, and Fletcher trips. And now both runners have a free 90 feet. So it looked like the left foot of Fletcher got caught up on his right as he was getting up from his crouch. He trips over himself. And so now there's runners on second and third for Cole Goler. The 1-0 is a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. 0-2. My apologies. I beg your pardon. 0-2 to Cole Goler. Here's the 0-2. It's high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You have Toncic on third. Andre Lopez on second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. The Wolves lead 3-2. And the 1-2 is outside. Good take by Goler there. Able to lay off the pitch. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. As Nelson peeks in and gets his sign. Now he comes set at the belt. The kick, the pitch is a called strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Wolves have answered back. They surrendered 2 and they scored 3 here in the 6th. Top of the 7th coming up.
Man, 12 throwing the 3, you already know how to have it. Hold on, y'all. Hey, 12 throwing the 3, you already know it's going to go down. That's straight strikes, though, boy. That is 12. Hey, you. Hey, who picked up this walk-up snap? You. I didn't even realize there was a shade out. Oh my God. Do that right. Hey, so bad is a straight strikeout. Look at his feet. Good.
101 speed. I can't even see. I got glasses.
Oh my gosh. Ray, I've never seen a pitcher like that.
Holy smoke, dude. See how fast he threw that ball?
Look at him. That's right.
I can't even see and I got glasses.
Look at him. You don't know how you gotta act when you get 3-0.
Hey, keep mixing it up, 1-2.
Get out of here. 2-1 just one two backwards.
Hey, you gonna touch it?
Top of the 7th. Justin-Siena Braves are down to their last 3 outs. The Wolves are clinging on to dear life to a 1-run lead. The score is 3-2 as we head into the top of the 7th. And the first pitch to pinch to Ben Sebastiani is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch swung on and driven foul. It's going to even the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Ew, that lookout. That hits Sebastiani in the back. The leadoff runner and potential tying run is now on first. The go-ahead run steps to the plate. So now time is called. And that is not what you want to see in the final inning of a 1-run ball game, is allowing the leadoff hitter to get on base. But standing on first is Sebastiani. So now here's Butler. Butler, the shortstop, was 0 for 2 today. Now he squares around to show bunt. He's showing bunt the whole way. And the pitch is tapped foul, straight back. And now there's a pickoff to first. Sebastiani gets back. Showing bunt early is Butler. Here's the pitch, and it's high, but they're saying that he went around. So he didn't pull the bat back fast enough. If the bat crosses home plate, it's a swing, and they're saying that the pitch had already passed home plate before he pulled the bat back. So it's technically a swing, and now the count is 0-2. Butler still showing bunt. The pitch is bunted foul, and that is a strikeout. You cannot bunt with 2 strikes and foul it off. Otherwise, the at-bat would last forever. So now 1 away. So here's Tommy Malloy. And Malloy is trying to show bunts. The lefty, he was already running towards first base, trying to drag bunt. Malloy is 0 for 2, but he walked in the 6th and he scored the first of 2 runs that the Braves own in this ball game. Now there's a pick off the first, getting back to Sebastiani. Sebastiani is the golden ticket for these Braves. 2 batters in a row have shown bunts. They are desperate to do anything to move Sebastiani over to second base.
Now there's a swing and a foul ball. That's going to land out of play.
Quick 0-2 for Mason Harris. The 0-2. Swing! You! Later! And Malloy heads back to the dugout. As Hank Myers steps to the plate with 2 outs.
Looks like Myers, the pinch hitter in the 6th inning, is out. Here's number 28. Noah Giovanelli. I beg your pardon. So it's Malloy who strikes out, and the 2-hole hitter, no pinch hitter here. Noah Giovanelli, the number 2 hitter, steps to the plate. The first pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. 1 ball and no strikes. Giovanelli today had a double in the 1st, a walk in the 4th, and a single and a run scored in the 6th. He's 2 for 2.
The pitch swung on foul. And now the Braves are down to their last strike. The 0-2 swung on and driven to right field, and that's a base hit. It's going to get past Hilzebeck. Hilzebeck's going to get it at the wall. Here's the throw to the relay, and this game is tied. Down to their last strike. The Braves stab a dagger into the Wolves on a line drive to Archer Hilzebeck, fighting the sun. It gets past him on a hop, and he fought it at the wall. The tying run has scored. It's 3-3. So here's number 27, Fletcher, the catcher. Fletcher today is 0 for 2. And the pitch from Harris, swing and a miss. The 1-1 is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 2-1 swung on foul. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There shakes, and he gets a sign. The kick and the 2-2. Swing you later. The game stays tied as we head into the bottom of the 7th.
He must get it from his mom. His mom? Man, he's from that shit.
Archer Hilzebeck leading things off for the Wolves. And the ball was hit to his zone. The RBI double that tied the game, and you can't blame Hilzebeck. The sun is setting, and all year long he's manned that sun field exceptionally well. And now he leads off the bottom of the 7th, and he looks at a called strike, 0-1 the count. The 0-1 is a called strike, 0-2 the count. The 0-2 is fouled away, and Hilzebeck stays alive. It stays 0-2. And good take by Hilzebeck there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 is high. Oh, called strike 3. 1 away. So here's number 2, Savon Som. He's pinch hitting for Jason McDaniels Jr. First pitch is a called strike. And the 0-1 is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled back. 1-2 the counts. One ball, two strikes. Savon Som. The pitch is lined in the right field, and that's going to be a base hit. So Savon Som getting things started for the Wolves here. An absolute beautiful piece of hitting there. He just pokes one to the right side of the field. Sebastiani was playing closer to the bag. He had no chance. And that ground ball finds a hole. That is what you need. Pinch hit singles. And that's the definition of clutch. Now here is Hall. The first pitch is high. Hall today is 1 for 2, and he scored a run. He scored the third run of the Wolves' bottom of the 6th inning. Now the pitch is off of the catcher. And staying put is Som at first, and Som had a big chance at that, but he stays put. So 2 balls and no strikes. And that's a costly decision there by the Wolves. The potential go-ahead run could be standing on second. Instead, he's still at first. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Royce Hall at the dish. Runner on first. The pitch is low. 3 balls and no strikes. Now Nelson comes set. Pick off to first. Close play, but Som dives back safely. The 3-0 pitch to Hall is to the backstop, and Hall draws the walk. So that wild pitch that Som didn't advance on has been erased. Good piece of hitting by Royce Hall. He draws the walk. Runners on first and second. The go-ahead run, the game-winning run, stands on second base. And that's going to be the end of the day for Nelson. Absolutely spectacular performance by that young man right there. He's going to move over to third base, and he goes the distance. He reaches the 7th inning, 6 1/3 inning of work, but he leaves 2 runners on, and those will be inherited by this relief pitcher as we pick up his name in just a second. So San Giacomo, jersey number 6, comes in to relieve Nelson. Nelson pitched a gem. He kept this game competitive every pitch, Spencer Nelson. Hats off to a spectacular pitching performance. But now, here is San Giacomo. Jaden Mendoza has a hit and a run scored today. Now here he is in the box. Savon Som, a fast runner on second base. He's the go-ahead run. The first pitch is a curveball in the dirt. Good stop by Fletcher as he keeps it in front of him. Royce Hall, the runner at first. 3-3 ball game, bottom of the 7th. And a Hollywood script unfolding right now as San Giacomo misses low for ball 2. Every parent staring, shell-shocked. They don't even know what to say. They're just staring at the events as they unfold as San Giacomo fires a strike on the inside corner, 2-1 the count. Here's the 2-1, and it's low. 3 balls and 1 strike to Jaden Mendoza. The go-ahead game-winning run, Savon Som stands on second. Here's the 3-1, and it's outside. Mendoza draws the walk, and that loads the bases for Dylan Brown. Brown today is 0 for 3, but don't let that fool you. His situational out in the 6th inning is what led to the first of 3 runs being scored. Now here he is with the bases loaded. The pitch is gonna hit Brown, and on a hit by pitch.
The Wolves have walked off this ball game.
And could it have come on a more adept situation? Dylan Brown gets hit by a pitch with the bases loaded to drive in the winning run.
The Wolves defy the odds and define their destiny as they punch their ticket to the Vine Valley League Tournament.
Put that elbow guard in the Hall of Fame. 16 hit by pitches this year, and the last one wins the final game of the regular season. Wow, what a nail biter this season has been. The score was 0 through 5 innings. Then the Braves scored 2 in the top of the 6th, and just when you think that the Wolves' morale was over, they scored 3 in the bottom of the 6th. Then with the Braves down to their last strike, they tie the ball game. And here in the bottom of the 7th, with the bases loaded, of all people, it's Dylan Brown who comes up to the plate with the bases loaded. And of all the possible situations, it could have been a hit, a walk, or strikeout, anything, he gets hit by a pitch. The kid on the team who gets hit by a pitch the most of anyone does it here to end the ball game, and it doesn't get better than that. So
this has been the last regular game of the season.
up on the bottom of the right side of the screen, you will see an image of my LinkedIn. If you have any thanks that you'd like to send, please connect with me on LinkedIn. The name is Nathan Rosal, and throughout the year, many of you have come to me at my booth. I normally stay behind home plate, and as I'm packing up my wagon, a lot of you will come by and say thanks and give much of your appreciation, and I would appreciate if that appreciation were forwarded perhaps to a LinkedIn. I am looking for more opportunities to bring exciting competition to your screens. I am looking forward to many more opportunities, hopefully within American Canyon Sports. I will be joining the football team come this August. And there it is now on the top left side of the screen. It's a little small, but the name is Nathan Rosal. You'll see my picture wearing a button-down shirt with a red tie. And many of you will probably see my face for the first time as you see this picture. And many more opportunities hopefully are ahead. Again, in American Canyon, and hopefully in the whole Bay Area, and maybe in a few years' time beyond. But until then, and before I get too ahead of myself, I just want to thank each and every one of you who tune in and listen to these ball games and root for your team. And it's been an absolute pleasure. I just want to thank again everyone for tuning in and enjoying a ball game with us.